write this down. Hello everyone, my name is Dr. V. Welcome back to Burnout Medicine, where we burn out burnout. Thank you all again for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave comments in the comments below, see my other videos if you haven't done so already. Before I get into it, all thoughts are my own, me, Dr. V. They do not represent any institution that I have worked for or are currently working for right now. That is out the way. I want to talk about setting goals. If we don't set goals, we accomplish nothing. We accomplish nothing. We're not fulfilled. When we're not fulfilled, we're frustrated. When we're frustrated, guess what happens? We take it out on other people, our coworkers, our patients, our family, our friends, ourselves, and spiral out of control into burnout or moral injury, and it makes it more difficult to get out of that rut. And I want to discuss the importance of writing your goals down and the importance of what level we should be setting our goals. I think a lot of times we don't write it down, right? Kind of come up with our heads like, you know what, I'm gonna get this done this week, or I'm gonna get that done today, maybe tomorrow, and we just put it in our head. We never put it to paper. And, you know, we either forget about it or it's like, man, it wasn't really committed anyway. And it's very important for us to write these goals down on a piece of paper, on a chalkboard, if you've got a chalkboard in your house, on an app on your phone. And reason for that, one, it'll help you remember it, right? Because you're using multiple parts of your brain in order to remember. You're using tactile sensation because you got to put the pen to the paper, using your eyes, so as you got that visual sense of it. Then you're usually talking to yourself, so you got that auditory senses, so you're engaging a lot of the senses when you write something down to help you remember it. And it makes it more official. You know, when things are on paper, it takes on a new meaning, right? Just think about contracts you signed, or think about, every time you got to go to a notary to get something notarized, right? Putting something on paper just makes it more binding, and it'll help you stick with your goals because, hey, you wrote it down, you can't ignore it, and you put it in a place where you're going to see it every single day. Now, there's two types of goals that you can set. You can set easily attainable goals, right? And then you can set very high or very lofty goals. And I think it's good to use a combination of both. It's good to set quote unquote realistic goals, or goals that are easily attained, because it helps build momentum, helps you move in a forward direction. And it's good for the little things. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go food shopping Tuesday. I'm gonna get all my food shopping done on Tuesday. Simple goal, real small, easily attainable, helps set you up for the week. But I think where we fall into a trap is we kind of make all of our goals very easily obtainable. We tend to make it so minuscule where it's like, well, attain my goals, I feel accomplished. Setting the bar very low so that when you jump over that bar and you're like 10 feet above that bar, you're like, look at what I've accomplished, when you really haven't accomplished much. There has to be that balance where we're not setting goals too low for us, because all it's going to do is make you feel good, but it's not going to give you forward progression. It's good when you're starting off something new to have those little small attainable goals. Again, it helps build momentum, but when you're in the swing of things, or you're really looking to progress in whatever it is that you're doing, setting very low goals doesn't really get you far. Then it leaves you frustrated because you say, man, I'm doing so much, I'm accomplishing so much, how come I'm not further? And you gotta ask yourself, well, where did you set your goals? What we really need to be doing is setting those small goals that are attainable but have impact on reaching our bigger goal, right? Those aspirations, right? That kind of radical thinking of, I'm going to go ahead and fly to the moon kind of thinking. And that's where we need to be placing most of our goals at, is sky high as you can go, something ridiculous, something completely, when people hear it, it's just like, bro or sis or whatever, you're not gonna be able to do that. That's impossible. And if you're going in with the mindset of, I'm gonna set a impossible goal so that I can reach new heights, even if you fall short of that goal, you will go ahead and be much better. You will be much further in where you want to go compared to if you set it really low and just boop, hopped over 1 inch and like, yep, accomplished my goals, but really got nowhere. But you say, I'm gonna set the bar at 10 feet, and even if I just make it at 8 feet, guess what? I'm that much closer. I'm two feet closer to where I needed to be. And I think we can't discourage ourselves when we don't meet those goals. And I think that's what prevents us from setting high goals or having high standards of excellence in all that we do, is that if we don't reach it, like, well, I'm a disappointment now. I didn't make it. I'm no better than what I was. And that's the wrong mindset to take into it. It's like, all right, I didn't make it, but I'm so much further along than what I would have been if I would have set something smaller. And that's how we need to perceive, that's how we need to think about those things. Because again, feeling fulfilled, feeling accomplished, and that really helps us propel us forward and makes us more pleasant people at home and at the workplace. And what I want everyone to do, and leave a comment in the comment below, is really think about and put down, again, pen to paper or keyboard to Word document, is really thinking about what is your small goals, right? Kind of small goals will go ahead and build the momentum. And what are some of the bigger goals or accomplishments that you seek to do? And setting those small goals should lead you up to that bigger goal. For example, let's say, again, a very common thing with a lot of people is eating healthy and losing weight. Right? Let's say your ultimate goal is, I want to eat a balanced diet and do that consistently. And I want to lose, 30 pounds over the next 6 months. Okay. Those are your ultimate goals. And let's say, you have no clue what it is to eat healthy, and you have no clue what it is to lose weight. Setting those small goals of, let's say, instead of frying my food, I'm gonna bake it. That's how I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do that for the next week. And for this next week, I'm gonna work out 3 times this week for at least 20 minutes. Those are small goals that help you build some momentum so you don't discourage yourself off the bat. And then those goals need to start building up week by week or day by day, depending on what you want to do, so that it's propelling you forward to meeting that goal. And if you set high goals to say, I'm gonna go to the gym 5 times this week, and you only went 4 times this week, then guess what? It's better than you going just twice that week, right? And let's say, I'm gonna air fry all my foods and go vegan or whatever the case may be. Then All right, and say, oh man, I ate a piece of chicken in that. Well, again, you had a little misstep, but still, all that progress you made wasn't for naught. You're much further along than what you think. And that's what we need to do. Set high goals, set high standards, have that main goal that you're thinking about, and then think about all the little goals that are going to propel you forward to get there. And don't be easily discouraged if you're not making your main goal, because you have to appreciate the progress that you made moving forward. Leave a comment in the comments below. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you all again for tuning in. What are your goals? What are your accomplishments, and how are you going to get there? Again, don't be discouraged. Set high goals. Be ridiculous. Be impossible. Let people look at you side eye and say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to prove you wrong. I'm going to prove me right. Forget about other people. Prove yourself right. Again, it starts with you. If you're not in the right place, nobody's going to be in the right place around you. And if you don't make that goal, that's not a big deal, because you got to look at the progress that you made. Thank you all again for tuning in. I love and appreciate you all. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Peace.